morning students. We'll see another CET question. If an LPP admits optimal solution of two consecutive vertices of a feasible reason, then first option is given like this: the required optimal solution is at the midpoint of the joining two points. The optimal solution occurs at every point on the line joining these two points. So midpoint underline it, and every point on the line. The LPP under consideration is not solvable. The LPP under consideration must be reconstructed. So which option is the right one? See, very easy question. First have to know what is optimal solution actually. Take like this. If like this. This is a one equation inequality shaded like this. And I am considering another straight line, the shaded like this. So what is the feasible reason? So this is a feasible reason. This is the feasible reason. This is the feasible reason. So first suppose these 2 points are these 3 are the corner points. So at this point z is equals to 50. Example, at this point A and this B. At A, at B z is equals to what? 50. At C, z is equals to 30. How to find out the maximum value? This one maximum value. So at these 2 points we are getting the values, maximum values. This is a question like this: optimal solution. Where it comes? If an LPP admits an optimal solution, see, admits optimal solution of the two consecutive vertices of a feasible reason, then what is the condition? The required optimal solution is at the midpoint of the joining two points. Midpoint? No, wrong. Midpoint is the optimal solution. Every point is the points of the so the feasible reason, the optimal solution must be C. Second option is what? The optimal solution occurs at every point. At every point on the line joining these 2 points. If you take this point, this is the one optimal solution, another optimal solution, optimal solution. You will get number of optimal solutions on this line, every point. So this is the line. This is very important question. The LPP under consideration is not solvable. It should be solvable. So which option is the right one? B is the right one. We will see next question. Next question. Y is equals to log of log x. Find d square y by dx square. Find d square y by dx square. The options are given like this: 1 plus log x divided by x square log x, 1 plus log x minus 1 plus log x over x log x whole square. Third option, 1 plus log x divided by x log x whole square. Fourth option, minus x plus 1 plus log x divided by x square. Very easy question. So y equals log of log x. Now first differentiate dy by dx. Differentiate with respect. Log of log x means what? 1 by log x. Again differentiate log x means 1 by x. So 1 by x square. This is dy by dx. So again d square y by dx square. How to find out d square y by dx square? Again it is in the form of 1 by x. 1 by x. What is the difference between 1 by x? Minus 1 by x square. So therefore minus 1 by x square. So x log x whole square. Again differentiate x log x. Simplify it, we can easily get minus minus 1 into dy dx of x log x uv formula x into log x means what 1 by x plus log x into x means 1 divided by x log x whole square. Okay, so x cancel, so minus of 1 plus log x divided by x log x whole square. Which option is the right one? So this is the right option. Okay na, we'll see next question. We'll see third question. Okay, x plus 3 into e power x divided by x plus 3 divided by x plus 4 whole square is. Okay na, so options are like this: e power x divided by x plus 4 plus 3, e power x by x plus 4 whole square plus 3, e power x divided by x plus 3, x plus 3 plus c, last option 1 by x4 1 by x plus 4 whole square plus c. So these are the options. So one formula is there. Okay, e power x into formula. What is that formula? If e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. So one formula is there. The formula is like this. The question is like this. What is the answer? The answer for this one means e power x into f of x. E power x into f of x plus. Okay, we can apply this formula to it. This is not a ready-made problem. You should make. Okay, ready. See, e power x into x plus 3 will be written as like this: x plus 4 minus 4 minus 3 no won't change, divided by x plus 4 whole square. Okay, now into integration e power x into 3. Observe it. X plus 4, take it as what term? X plus 4 divided by x plus 4 whole square. 1 x plus 4 will cancel, no? That's why 1 divided by x plus 4 plus minus 1 divided by x plus 4 whole square. So minus 1 divided by x plus 4 whole square. So if you observe this one, e power x into f of x. This is f of x. This is f dash of x. What is 1 by x differentiation? F dash of x is nothing but differentiation, no? Differentiation of f of x, no? So 1 by x plus 4, what is the differentiation? 1 by x minus 1 by x square. That's why minus 1 by x plus 4 whole square. So this is f of x, this is f dash of x. So by using this formula, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x is equal to e power x into f of x. That's why what is the answer? E power x into x plus 4, 1 divided by x plus 4. E power x divided by x plus 4 plus. So which option is the right one? So this is the e power x divided by x plus 4 plus 3. We'll see next question. Let f maps R to R defined by f of x is equals to x to the power of 4. Okay, options are given like this. Option A is f is 1 1 but not onto 1 1 but not onto. Okay, B is f is neither 1 1 nor onto. So f is neither 1 1 but onto. F is 1 1 and onto. So these are the 4 options. Okay now. So according to the problem, first have to calculate A. A is 1 1 or not. F is 1 1 or not. F is onto or not. Have to find. Okay now.